It is not just aging. Persistent fatigue in older adults is often a silent warning sign from the body that many people are ignoring. Getting older does not mean you have to live with constant exhaustion or lack of energy. If you or a loved one are experiencing this, do not brush it off. Behind prolonged fatigue are some surprisingly common causes that often go unnoticed. In fact, some of them can lead to serious health and mental consequences, if not identified early. In today's video, I, as a doctor specializing in senior health, will walk you through the top 10 reasons why older adults often feel exhausted, along with practical ways to bring energy and vitality back into your daily life. Before we get started, drop a positive comment like "I choose health and happiness every day," and make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any helpful content that makes the journey of aging stronger and more meaningful. And as promised, now I will reveal the 10 most common reasons why seniors often find themselves constantly tired. First, decline in cardiovascular function. You may not have thought of this before, but the heart, the symbol of vitality, also ages with time. As we grow older, our hearts are no longer as strong or resilient as they once were in our 20s. The heart muscles gradually weaken, blood vessels become stiffer, and the heart's ability to pump blood significantly decreases. This means that blood, which carries oxygen and nutrients, is not being delivered efficiently to the body's organs and tissues. When your cells lack oxygen, the body sends out clear signals: persistent fatigue, unexplained weakness, and feeling drained even when you have not done anything strenuous. Many older adults find that just climbing a few steps, walking a short distance, or even standing for a bit too long can cause their heart to race breathing, to become labored, and their limbs to feel weak. What is more concerning is that poor cardiovascular function affects not just the body, but also the mind. When the body is constantly low on energy, negative emotions like sadness, frustration, or even depression can creep in. Over time, this creates a vicious cycle: fatigue, less physical activity, a weaker heart, even more fatigue. What makes this dangerous is how silently these signs of heart failure can progress in seniors. Many people simply think they are just getting old, without realizing that if left untreated, the condition could lead to severe complications, like congestive heart failure, stroke, or even be life-threatening. Second, poor sleep or sleep disorders. A single night of bad sleep can leave you feeling drained the next morning, but the effects go deeper than just feeling groggy. While we sleep, our bodies go through a natural repair process, healing damaged tissues, balancing hormones, and refreshing the nervous system. So when sleep is interrupted or poor in quality, this whole process slows down. The result? You wake up sore, sluggish, and lifeless, like you just went through a silent battle overnight. And it does not stop there. Lack of sleep has a big impact on mental well-being. Older adults who sleep poorly tend to be irritable, forgetful, anxious, and may even slip into depression. Some studies have even shown that chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of serious conditions like Alzheimer's disease, heart problems, diabetes, and obesity. There are many reasons why seniors may suffer from sleep disturbances: natural physiological changes, chronic illnesses like joint pain or breathing issues, medication, side effects, or even emotional stress from loneliness, grief, or anxiety about aging. What is heartbreaking is that many elderly people endure sleepless nights in silence, thinking it is just a normal part of getting older. But in reality, improving sleep is entirely possible if you understand the root causes and are willing to make lifestyle changes. Some simple but very effective tips that older adults can follow include maintaining a consistent bedtime and wake-up schedule in order to reset the body's internal clock. It is also important to avoid stimulants in the evening, such as coffee, strong tea, or heavy meals, because they can raise your heart rate and make it more difficult to fall asleep. Doing light calming activities before bed, such as gentle yoga meditation or deep breathing, can help relax both the body and the nervous system, preparing you for a restful night. In addition, make sure that your sleeping environment is quiet, cool, and free of blue light from devices like phones, tablets, or televisions. This helps signal to your brain that it is time to wind down and go to sleep. Third, chronic illnesses: diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis. When the body is dealing with a chronic illness, it has to work overtime just to maintain balance. The immune system stays constantly active to fight inflammation. High blood sugar, unstable blood pressure, or ongoing joint pain. This burns through a lot of energy, even when you are resting. Take diabetes, for example. It not only raises blood sugar levels, but also decreases your cell's ability to absorb energy. So even if you eat normally, you can still feel weak, sluggish, dizzy, or lightheaded. High blood pressure, meanwhile, quietly damages your blood vessels, making blood circulation less efficient. This reduces oxygen delivery to body tissues, another major cause of chronic fatigue. As for arthritis, every movement or step comes with pain, which makes people avoid physical activity. And the less you move, the weaker your muscles get, which drastically reduces stamina. What is even more concerning is that most older adults often have more than one chronic illness at the same time. This is called multimorbidity. When the body is forced to fight multiple battles at once, your already limited energy reserves get drained even faster. That is why some older people, despite wanting to live actively, constantly feel worn out, unmotivated, or even hopeless. To make matters worse, treating these chronic conditions often requires taking several medications at once, and those medications themselves can cause side effects like drowsiness, dizziness, or loss of balance, making the fatigue even worse. The good news is, we are not powerless against these illnesses. Managing chronic conditions with a balanced diet, appropriate physical activity following medical advice, and staying mentally positive can dramatically reduce fatigue and improve quality of life for seniors. The most important thing is to never ignore or downplay the warning signs your body is giving you, because once health is lost, it is not easy to get it back. Fourth, poor nutrition. No one can build a solid house without a strong foundation, and our body works the same way. Nutrition is the essential foundation that keeps us strong, resilient, and able to recover. Unfortunately, nutrition is often overlooked or neglected in older adults, leading to constant fatigue and a significant decline in health. As we age, the body's ability to absorb nutrients decreases. The stomach produces less acid, the intestines absorb less effectively, and both taste and smell weaken. This causes many seniors to eat less, enjoy food less, or even skip meals altogether. When the diet lacks essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin B12, vitamin D, iron, zinc, magnesium, or calcium, the body quickly enters a state of low energy, weak muscles, reduced immune function, and most noticeably, that persistent feeling of exhaustion that just will not go away. Just imagine when your body lacks iron, it cannot produce enough red blood cells to carry oxygen, which leads to anemia, a direct cause of dizziness, lightheadedness, and fatigue. A lack of vitamin D and calcium not only weakens bones, but also leads to muscle fatigue and soreness, making even basic movement feel heavy and tiring. Or when your body lacks B vitamins, the conductors in the process of energy metabolism, your entire system feels like a sluggish machine that cannot run smoothly, causing long-lasting tiredness. To fix this, older adults need to pay special attention to maintaining a well-balanced, nutrient-rich and varied diet. Prioritize natural whole foods like salmon, sardines, eggs, nuts, yogurt, dark leafy greens, colorful fruits, legumes, and whole grains. At the same time, consider taking necessary supplements under a doctor's supervision to support better absorption and metabolism. Fifth, lack of physical activity. There is a quiet paradox happening here. The more tired we feel, the less we want to move. And the less we move, the more tired we become. As people age, many reduce physical activity out of fear of falling joint pain, or simply because of a sense of laziness that stems from fatigue. They end up sitting longer on the couch, lying in bed, more often telling themselves that saving energy is important. Sadly, this lack of movement is actually one of the key reasons why the body falls into a sluggish and tired state. When physical activity is limited, the body's metabolism slows down. Muscles, which need regular stimulation to stay strong, begin to shrink and weaken. The flow of oxygen and nutrients to the tissues also drops, which means energy production cannot keep up with even basic needs. As a result, simple tasks like going to the market, cleaning the house, or climbing a few stairs can leave seniors breathless with their hearts racing and limbs feeling like jelly. What is more, inactivity can lead to a chain reaction of negative effects: reduced cardiovascular endurance, higher risk of osteoporosis, loss of balance, obesity, diabetes, and even increased chances of depression and dementia. The less the body moves, the less active the brain becomes, leading to dull moods and a loss of motivation. Many scientific studies have shown that maintaining a moderate level of daily physical activity, such as brisk walking for 20 to 30 minutes, doing gentle yoga, or even just doing household chores, can greatly reduce fatigue and significantly improve strength and stamina in older adults. 6th, depression and anxiety in later life. In the later stages of life, changes like retirement, the loss of loved ones, grown children moving away, and physical decline can leave seniors feeling lonely and empty, with no more daily routines to keep busy. No more laughter from a bustling home. Many begin to feel invisible, aimless, and as if they no longer have a purpose. These quiet negative emotions are often the root causes of depression and anxiety in older adults. When the mind is filled with sadness, worry, or gloom, the body responds as well. Sleep becomes disturbed with frequent insomnia or shallow rest. Appetite decreases, leading to poor nutrition, and the immune system weakens, making it easier to get sick. The result is that seniors feel drained, not just physically, but emotionally too. They lose the spark for life, no longer enjoy activities they once loved, and slowly withdraw from social connections, creating a vicious cycle that deepens the depression. Even more, research shows that depression in seniors is often missed or mistaken for normal physical ailments. Many are reluctant to admit they feel overly sad or anxious, partly because they do not understand the condition and partly out of fear of being judged or stigmatized. This delay in recognizing the problem makes the fatigue worse and drastically lowers quality of life. The good news is, depression and anxiety in older adults can absolutely be managed and improved if they are recognized early and addressed properly. Talking, sharing, and making seniors feel heard and loved are some of the most powerful emotional medicines. Getting involved in community activities, keeping up with hobbies like reading, gardening, painting, or even just taking sunny walks outdoors can bring surprising and meaningful changes. 7th, hormonal imbalances. The thyroid is a small gland located in the neck, but it plays a huge role as the conductor of the body's overall metabolism. When the thyroid becomes underactive, it does not produce enough thyroid hormones, which slows down the entire metabolic process. The body burns less energy, but strangely enough, still feels heavy, sluggish, and completely worn out. People with hypothyroidism often feel unusually cold, have dry skin, thinning hair, poor memory, and low moods, and most of all, a constant sense of fatigue even without doing much. Some also experience unexplained weight gain and mild swelling, which only adds to the tiredness. In older adults, symptoms of hypothyroidism are easily mistaken for normal aging, causing the condition to be missed or diagnosed late. This unintentionally traps people in a cycle of fatigue, reduced activity, slower metabolism, even more fatigue. The upside is that hypothyroidism can be easily diagnosed through a blood test and effectively managed with hormone replacement medication, if caught early. What matters most is that seniors listen to their bodies and do not ignore even the smallest signs that something might be off. 8th, side effects of medications. In the process of treating chronic illnesses, older adults often have to take multiple medications at once. While these medications are necessary to manage health conditions, they can also bring along unwanted side effects, and fatigue is one of the most common ones. Many types of drugs directly affect the central nervous system, reducing alertness, causing drowsiness, sluggishness, or slowing down the body's metabolism, which in turn lowers the body's natural energy levels. In addition, some medications may impact the cardiovascular system. blood pressure or digestion indirectly reducing how efficiently the body functions and increasing that lingering sense of tiredness. As we age, the liver and kidneys become less efficient at metabolizing and clearing medications from the body. This means drugs stay in the system longer, increasing the intensity and frequency of side effects. When medications accumulate beyond safe levels, the body can become overloaded, leading to an overall decline in function. Ninth, dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. Water and electrolytes play a vital role in maintaining the body's basic functions. When the body lacks water or essential electrolytes like sodium, potassium, magnesium, or calcium, it quickly becomes physiologically unstable. And this can result in prolonged fatigue, among other serious consequences. Dehydration reduces blood volume in circulation. When there is less blood, the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the organs and tissues slows down, weakening the body's overall performance. The heart must work harder to pump blood, leading to a faster heartbeat, unstable blood pressure, and a clear sense of tiredness and physical weakness. Electrolyte imbalances directly impact how cells function. Electrolyte ions help maintain cellular membrane potential, regulate muscle contractions, transmit nerve signals, and keep fluids balanced within the body. When the balance of these ions is disrupted, cells cannot perform their tasks properly, leading to symptoms such as muscle weakness, cramps, irregular heartbeat, and decreased stamina. Older adults are more vulnerable to dehydration and electrolyte disturbances due to a reduced sense of thirst that comes with age, along with changes in kidney function and fluid regulation. If not addressed in time, this condition can cause more than just fatigue. It can lead to dangerous complications. 10th, natural aging of the nervous and muscular systems. Aging is a natural process that affects the entire body, and its effects are especially noticeable in the nervous system and muscles. As we get older, the number and quality of nerve cells gradually decline. Nerve impulses slow down, reducing reflexes, motor coordination, and the ability to regulate key bodily functions. At the same time, muscles also go through age-related loss in mass and strength, a condition known as sarcopenia. Protein synthesis slows down, muscle fibers become weaker, and the recovery process after physical activity takes longer. This makes the body feel frail and easily exhausted even during routine activities. The combination of nervous system decline and muscle deterioration causes older adults to lose stamina, become more prone to falls, have lower endurance, and take longer to recover from fatigue. While this is a natural process without proper care and intervention, this decline can accelerate and severely impact quality of life. Fatigue in older adults is not something we have to passively accept, nor is it merely a natural part of getting older. Instead, it can often be a signal that something deeper needs attention. Gaining a clear understanding of the underlying causes is the very first step toward regaining control over your well-being, improving daily quality of life, and meaningfully increasing both your vitality and longevity. The good news is that we truly can slow down or even reverse fatigue through simple, consistent, and practical daily habits. Maintaining a well-balanced and nutrient-rich diet, engaging in physical activity that suits your condition and capabilities, effectively managing chronic health conditions, getting quality sleep, nurturing your emotional well-being, and most importantly, paying close attention to the messages your body sends you. Before we wrap up this video, I invite you to pause and leave a positive affirmation for your own health and life in the comments section. Something uplifting, like "I choose to be healthy and full of energy every single day," or any inspiring message that brings you joy and motivation. And if you found this content helpful, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Together we can create a vibrant community full of knowledge, positivity, and love. A space where aging is embraced with strength, grace, and purpose. Believe this age may slow us down, but it can never dim the light of vitality and joy for life that shines within each of us.